Okay, I can see everybody now. Okay, I'm just gonna set this up in the chat. Hello, Donna, my lovely. Hello, Jess. Hello, Aquarian. Just gonna okay, Jess. Bear with me a moment. I'm just replying to an email here. I've got to get off. Right. Oops. minute. Bear with me un momento. Okay, Aquarian. Hi, what on you account? Hello, Iman. Hello, Rhonda. Okay, thank you. Right, Aquarian, which pile do you want, my lovely? And Jess as well. Let me do Aquarium first. Third deck. Okay. Just turn that candle around a minute. It's tweaking around and annoying me. Right, what we got? 20. Why am I feeling all penned in today? Bear with me, folks. Right, get over there. God damn. Right, sorry, my lovelies. Where are we? Maybe got it somewhere. Can you just clarify the first one? Yeah, okay. And the final one. Okay. So, Aquarian, this is yours, my lovely. The first thing he's coming out with is justice, and I'm getting through a couple of things. When I clarified it, it came out with the revealing card, but I felt when I first heard that, what I heard was he thinks he is in the right. Okay, he thinks what he said is fair enough. After what was revealed or what was said. Okay, he's struggling with the fact that the past keeps coming back up. You know, you're going back to the past, because you're still seeing him as that past version. And he's saying he loves you, but we've got here the three of cups. So whether, you know, again, this can be either, you know, when you met up, or a social event, or because there's still three, you're either still going on about your ex, or you're having a go. We've got the child here, his son here, and the Empress. So whether something has come up again about the son and the mother, I don't know here, but he is saying about his son, and then we have the mother here, and this battle that there seems to be here. That is just causing this miserable situation. Yeah. So he is feeling that, again, the main thing he's saying is, look, I love you, but you keep going back to the old. Like he said before, you know, nothing's changed within you. You know, it's your reality, remember, and as you keep going back to the old ways, you're not going to see anything change. Okay, so you spoke about your ex, but there's something about his son here with the Page of Pentacles, and either how you are towards this, or in the mix with it, or something you said about it as well, or just the son and the mother. But it's a battle. It's a battle. And so, you know, this separation is going to happen, or if it hasn't already. Okay, when in fact you could have your love life going to a higher level of commitment and getting to know each other more. So Spirit is saying to you, you need to free yourself from this past circle you keep going in. Okay, it's time to take back control of your life. You're just going back to old ways, they're saying here. So, you know, he was thinking about living together. But then you've got these, he's saying, but now you're coming back as someone he can't really trust again because of how you're acting again. You know, he seems to have matured a bit in this, but you're making it hard work. You know, why are you making it hard work? He's saying, you know, I thought you changed and now you've gone back to how you were, and now it's just this struggle again. And the advice is this self-love. Okay, well, it's come out for a reason, so I don't know. Perhaps something will be revealed about it. But, you know, this self-love, back into, you've, again, as Spirit said last time, you've gone back into that chaser energy, this doubting, this giving your power away, and not, remember, everything that you assume is what is going to happen. So you're telling yourself a story that is not lined up with anything that you're wanting, because you're going back in the opposite direction. So if you continue in the way that you have fallen back into, this will go into separation again. Okay? It will go into separation again. You can get it back. It doesn't matter. You can get it back 1,000,000 times. I've had clients who, you know, go through this. They get them back. They don't change within themselves. They go back into chaser energy. That person goes again. They have to learn that it all comes down to how you're seeing yourself and how you are seeing them. Remember, it has nothing to do with your SP. It has absolutely nothing to do with them, but you keep making it about him and waiting for him to change to give you what you want, when the change has to happen within yourself. Okay, so at the moment, in the current energy you are in, yes, he loves you. Yes, he was hoping that this would be better this time round, but because you've gone back into the old energy and are bringing up the past and going back to how you were before, it is pushing him away again, I'm afraid. But you can change that. Okay? Free yourself. Take back control. Remember, your thoughts do not control you. So you have to be in charge of your thoughts. Looking at the story you keep telling yourself. Okay. Hello, Tara, my lovely. Hello, Reshma. Okay, let me whiz through these. Well, not whiz through them, but you know what I mean. I was only thinking about you today, Tara. Maybe yesterday as well. So whether you were thinking about me or I was thinking about you, I don't know. Jessica, my lovely. I've got Jessica, then I've got Reshma, then I have... I just read Reshma's, sorry. And Tara. Okay. Right. Jess. Which deck, which pile do you want? Yeah. Emotional, that second one. Wasn't expecting to do a second one, as I said, but... right, let me get these in place. Deck one, okay. Let me just put these in because I haven't got a moderator in yet. And when I lose it out the chat, then anybody looking who joins in will see different. It's I don't know if any of you have heard about that couple whose baby is missing. A couple of days ago when they popped back up on the news saying that they were still missing, and wanted information on them, I thought, shall I do a reading? Shall I look at it? But something told me not to, and then today when I heard that they'd been found but the baby hasn't, but I don't think I will do one on that. I did a quick look for myself, but right, deck 1. Jess, okay. What we got for you, my lovely? Let's do 10 on him and 10 for March. Hello, Addison, my lovely. Hello, Amanda. Welcome. Right. Oh. Okay, so regarding your SP, Jess, these two fell out because they were saying, you know, you're the magician and things are moving. Okay, so things are moving. There is movement, even though you're not actually seeing it yet. On his side, you know, going through this, I'm hearing, I just can't seem to do anything right. So I think they're in a lot of arguments. And he just feels that he can't take any more, I'm hearing here. A lot's been happening regarding the third party in a negative, you know, in a way that's beneficial for you, should I say. Here, I miss you more than you will ever know. I just long to be with you. I want to come back. Okay, so he is, you know, just wanting you to know that obviously, as per the law of thought transmission, okay, he is thinking about you. So for you, just bask in that knowledge. Remember, all you have to do is align your assumption up with what you want. Literally, all you have to do is just, you know, I'm his girlfriend, I'm his wife. We live happily and blissfully together. Okay, any other thoughts outside of that is what you have to correct, draw them back and just reaffirm that, okay? This could be the one, and also attraction. It's about what you're attracting to you. Remember, any other story, once you decide what you want, if you come in with another story, you're in contradiction. Okay, so I don't feel you are. I'm just saying that. Spirit is just saying that for those of you who are listening as well. You know, it's just about what you assume. If you assume you're together, then is what will happen. Anything you're telling yourself in the meantime and it's going against what you've been assuming, is going to cause a time delay, is what they're saying here. So let's look at March in general for you. Jess, are you still having anything with your roommate still going on here? Are you still in contact, or have you cut that dead? Nice. Yeah, okay. Yes, we're still in contact trying to get a new phone so I can cut it out. Okay, because I've still got like this things moving slowly with him because of how he still feels about you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so a little bit in March, still sort of a bit of a stalemate situation and struggles with him because of... It's always hard when it's not you who... You know, when you finish with someone and they didn't particularly want to, okay, it's always a bit... It's not as smooth sailing as some, especially as you still got to get stuff from there, etc., etc. Because I still feel he still loves you. Also, there is movement. There's some changes coming in. I've got the Queen of Pentacles and the woman holding Pentacles. So I feel it's somebody offering you something and you benefiting from it. So it could be job news. Okay, I feel that this is somebody offering you money and you receiving it. Which is good luck for you. Also, we have, you know, the man holding heart and angel of love. So again, your SP, this is coming up with, just reminding you that it's all a reflection. Oh, all a reflection. Okay, so again, anything that is not in alignment in any of your thoughts onto what you want, because remember, there is already a reality where you have got what you want. You have to give it to yourself first. Okay, and lining up with that, so you choose the outcome that you want. I want my SP. Then what would be your assumption if you were together? Well, we're together as boyfriend and girlfriend, or husband and wife, or we live together. Okay, so many people are making it so hard. You know, it's the law of assumption, that which you assume to be true. So it's never about what you want or the other person. It's how you are seeing yourself. Okay, it's the reflection. So make sure that you're still in that energy of, I'm not looking for it, I'm not waiting for it, I wonder what he's doing. You know, we're together. You have to live with it inside first before it reflects back in the mirror from the 3D. Okay, so overall, very good. Okay, overall, he'd be telling me that he loves me every day. Yeah. Being given some money here, or a job, sorry, or something that's a financial gain for you here. Keep going on the, you know, just see it as already done regarding your SP. You know, if he was with you, you would not be looking for him. You've got to have it all within. Okay. So it's all good. It's all good, they're saying. nothing to tweak at all, really. Just remember that you're attracting it to you. So good. Pleased with that one for you. Yes, I didn't understand about the Ohio bit. Are you moving there then, are you? Okay, Reshma, Tara, and then CeCe. Right, okay. Reshma, which deck, my lovely? Ah, right, okay. Please pick whatever deck you're guided to. Okay, they're telling me pink before I've even looked round. Okay. Right, Reshma. Okay. 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 I get a feeling from these that the brother might not have said anything to anybody. He might have said it to your SP, but I don't feel he has run back and told everybody. So I don't feel that. I would be surprised from what's come out here if he has actually, might have had a word with your SP, but I don't feel that it's gone any further than that. But it has been beneficial here by you doing that. Because out of these cups, they're drawing me to the green, saying, like, given the green light here. Yes, you know, there was a little bit of reacting to 3D here as well, and, you know, having that him here, I'll go into that in a moment, but it has moved things in a way. So carry on with, you know, be careful what you're thinking. If this was, remember, there's an outcome where he's paying you the money or he's not paying you the money. Okay, or one where he's being difficult, one where he never owed you anything. Okay, all realities already exist. You know, once we understand that, once I understood that, it removed a lot of the fear. Because I tell myself, if I do start to go into reacting to the 3D again, which is very rare, but I will tell myself, no, what I want is already there. Remember, like Einstein said, everything is energy. Match the frequency of that reality you want. You cannot help but get it. You know, and again, following the law of assumption, that which you assume to be true. So it's always the story you're telling yourself. So for me, I'd be telling myself, oh yeah, every time I think about it, yeah, he's paying me the money and he's paying me it ASAP. It's that simple. You don't waver from that. You don't go into, yeah, but what if, or he said this, who gives a fuck? There's already a reality where he's paying you it back. And that's what you got to stick to. You know, have what you want. All things are possible, that things are there for you to have. So yes, he didn't like it. Okay, he was annoyed about it, and he's saying like he's not going to probably pay it or whatever, but who gives a damn? Like Spirit's saying, you're the one riding around making the rules. You're the one with the wand. You tell yourself a story that he's paying you it back. End of. Okay? You don't start giving him options in your head or anything. No, every time you think about it, oh yeah, he's paying it back to me. Okay, a plan was figured out, or he's paying it back in whole, or whatever you want. It's your personal reality. Okay, so keep working on what you want, the outcome you want in this. Okay, you know, again, you will get him come towards you. It doesn't matter. There's already a reality where the two of you are together. What Spirit is saying is that, you know, the work that you're doing is still, you haven't got the drawbridge down. You were, but now you've put it back up again. Spirit is saying here. Don't start to overcomplicate this, you know, thinking thoughts and having him reacting to how he is emotionally reacting, because the romantic feelings are still there and it's still worth waiting for. So here, events coming with the mother, but no more battles. So I feel that, just clarify this. Money and home. She might eventually find out about it, or it may be his own mother. Yeah, exactly. If you want the money, it's your reality. You fucking go for it. Okay. All right. Okay. The brother wanted to speak to the mother about it. Okay, because of the money, we've got the money and the home here. So don't cause any resistance. Don't start bringing in any other stories into your head. Remember, you just focus in your mind on what you want. When got our eyes closed to 3D. Okay, you get what you want by the story you are telling yourself every time you think about him. Okay, you obviously started to think back to the money situation, and you know that you've got old thoughts that have been associated to him and money. So therefore, that's why he was like, what the fuck? Okay, so yes, you did. And I feel, because you didn't feel anxious never. That's what I said, you know, when Spirit was saying here, you know, you got the green light. This has benefited in some way. It's like it's going to ignite another chain of events for you to get what you want. So it doesn't matter what he's saying. Every time you think about him, he's paying me the money back, or he's paid it back in full. Okay, so just have that assumption. He's paying it back. But if you start to go into, oh, he's being awkward about it, he's being difficult about it, and this, that, and the other, remember, you're telling yourself another story. So you have to stick to the story that is in alignment with what you want. Okay, and your assumption is you're getting paid the money back. So stay focused within. We don't want to start causing resistance to this. You stay focused. Okay. But you know, by the fact of these three here is showing me, and here as well, you know, he's still passionate about you. The feelings are still there, and it's still worth waiting for. Remember that again, Spirit is saying there's already a reality where the two of you are together. You can fight it, or you can just align with it. They're saying, you know, there's a version where he gives you the money. You can fight it, or you can just align with it. It's all by the story you're telling yourself. You're the one riding around your reality with the magic wand. So just keep your thoughts in alignment with it. Don't fall out of it. Okay, don't fall out with, oh, but he probably won't be able to pay me it back, or he said I was this, that, and the other, or he probably won't do this. No. You know, focus on the outcome that you want. You know, even with gratitude, I am so happy and grateful that he paid me back the money he owed me. And it was done quickly and easily and effortlessly. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So remember, you know, it's pretty, everything is already there. So when you're like, you know, the minute you start to think, oh, he probably can't face me, well, that was the reflection back you got. You know, you can see how quick thought transmission will work, because I was literally thinking about Tara today, and here she is in the chat today. And I do that quite often with clients, you know, people in here, I think, oh, I haven't seen them for a while, and then they will turn up. So the main thing from that was, it is going in your favor. Just don't react back to 3D. Just stay focused within on the outcome that you want, because that outcome already exists. Okay, there's one where he's not going to pay you a penny, and there's one where he's paying you all back. There's one where he doesn't owe you anything. There's one where he hasn't even met you. Okay, there's one where he doesn't even owe you that amount. He owes you something else. All realities are there. Okay, his parents saw you there as well. You know, just assume, yeah, his parents saw me, because good. Because they're my future parents-in-law, and it's about time they knew about me. Whatever. It's, you know, tell you. Nothing has a meaning till you give it a meaning. Remember that. So what meaning are you going to give it? Something that still works in your favor, or going back into old? Okay. Yeah, I mean, look how long you have been, you know, not known about. But because you have shifted in your energy anyway, look how it's brought them into your awareness now. So keep going, keep going. I don't feel that this has done any harm in any way. They, though they were under the impression that I had some work with the brother. That's fine. Well, the brother knows otherwise. Okay, so you just focus. Remember, we take our focus off 3D. You just come back in into your thoughts, giving it to yourself. Every time you think about it, you have to be in alignment with what you want. It's when people don't, they fall back in out of it and they start coming up with different scenarios, okay, that causes the time delay and the wavering. Just every time it comes into your head, no, he's paying me that money, or he's already paid it. Okay, he's already paid it, or he's in. Yeah, we came up with a plan. He's paying it back. Blah 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 blah. But I don't feel any harm was done. Don't worry. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they were all having a big punch up about it. It doesn't matter. You just stay focused on what you want, not your problem. I'd be saying. So it's fine. It's fine. You know, again, you know, reading back on your thing, it doesn't make any difference because there's already a reality where the two of you are together. So you don't have to, the how and the when's not your job. You just align with the assumption that you're together, or for the moment paying the money back. That could be a test for you as well, you know, to see how you can get things into your reality. Right, okay. Tara. Which deck do you want, Tara, please? Three. Mm. Mm. Okay. Okay. They want me to give you that one. Right. The message for you is He will be in touch. Okay, he will be in touch. And we've got the Tower and we've got the Devil here to do with home here. So something has happened around the home, or it's about to here, which is going to be favourable for you. Okay, look at you harvesting the seeds that you've been planting there. Okay, favourable outcome for you here. So something is happening around this home environment. Can I just get, where's who? Right, what is going on? What, just clarify a bit more. Yeah, I think you've got an inkling about this as well, following your intuition here. Yeah, for the Ten of Pentacles. For you to have your security. So I think you feel, you yourself have felt that this, something is shifting here. You know, it is being pushed forward, what you want here, given to you here. So just don't go back into your mental prison. Okay, put an end to that. Remember, that old story has to end here. We've got you here, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Just remain focused again within. Okay, remember, your imagination is like this butterfly. It can fly off to wherever because all possibilities already exist. We're not looking at 3D. Okay. The be patient one is, remember, we're not waiting for anything. Okay, you manifest what you assume to be true. Your subconscious mind is non-partial. It doesn't care. Okay, literally whatever story you keep telling it more dominantly over any other is what is going to happen. So we make sure that, again, there's no focus on third party. There's no focus of him being anywhere else other than with you. Doesn't matter what 3D is showing. You've got to live with that new story within. If you keep opening your eyes and going back to 3D, again, like I said on Instagram, you're running back up those stairs and opening the door again. When you've walked away from that story, you're taking the new story with you, but you keep going back to the old. So there can be, every time she pops into your head, I don't know who that is. I have no idea who that is, because nobody like that exists in my reality or in my SP's life. Why? Because I'm his wife and we're happily married to each other. Okay. Yeah, I do. He's more open and said, okay, I'll keep going. That's where I slip up. Waiting. He's already mine. I need to stick. Yes, you keep coming back to you know, you find one story which is the outcome that you want. The outcome that you want is for you to be living together, happily and blissfully living together. Okay, so that is, every time you think about him, he's my husband or he's my boyfriend and we live happily and blissfully together. Okay, there is no coming back to 3D, looking at it going, oh, but he's somewhere else, because that's what's been causing your time delay. Okay, it's, you don't conflict with it. You assume it's going to happen because you've affirmed it so. Okay, if you've assumed they will be, that you will be living with them, or that you are, it will happen. Okay, so again, we're not waiting for anything. There's already a reality where you're together. And the quickest way to collapse time and space to get to that reality is to assume you already are it, and not telling yourself anything contradictory or reacting back to 3D like, oh, I wonder where he's been for the last couple of days. Because if he was with you, he'd be with you. So you have to talk to him within as if he's with you. Okay, everything has to be done internally. Remember, everything is internal, in your imagination. If this butterfly was a caterpillar, it just crawls along the ground and up and down a plant. Now it's a butterfly. Your imagination can fly to wherever it wants. The only reality that is real is what you are consciously aware of and what you keep telling yourself. The 3D is not the real reality. You've already created that. So again, you keep your eyes closed to 3D. You only live within by who your I am is. I am Tara, who is happily and blissfully living with SP. There is no other story, okay? That's what's been the time delay. Thank you, Angie. Right, okay, moving on to CeCe. But you know, things are shifting. I feel something's happening over the last few days as well. Okay, so there's something happening around him. Yeah, and pay attention to those, you know, pay attention to the thoughts that come in. We need the negative thoughts. Don't be afraid, any of you. When you have those negative thoughts, don't be afraid of them. You don't have to feed into them. You don't have to engage with them, but you can observe them, because we need them to see where we are still stuck in the opposite story of what we're wanting. Okay, so it's never anything to beat yourself up about, feel down about, because what you want is already there. Okay, it's already perfectly formed. It's not going to go away. Even if you decided, Tara, that you didn't want him anymore, there's still a reality where the two of you are together. So, but it's only because you wouldn't be focusing on that anymore. Okay, so you keep focusing on it, but then you keep coming back to 3D, and then you're going into entertaining that. Stick to the story that you want to see and nothing else. The how and the when, not your job. The ifs, whys, buts, and maybes, let them go. Okay? Your assumption of who you are and how you feel now you've got it, or it's inevitable, it's a done deal. I don't even have to think about it anymore. But when he pops into your head, oh yeah, he's my husband or whatever. Okay? Focus within, nothing outside of you. Yeah, turn your back on the emotions that are not serving you. Okay, any story that is not in alignment with the two of you together, as soon as you hear yourself saying it, focus back on what you want. Okay. You know, spirit is even saying here to you, Tara, you know, the fact that you've mentioned, you know, I haven't heard from him for a couple of days. Why are you buying back into that 3D? Okay, because you should be at the level now where that doesn't even faze you anymore. You don't care, because he's already yours. He's already with you. Okay, if you're still needing that 3D interaction to take breadcrumbs, then you're still not in your wish fulfilled. Okay. Thank you, Angie. Right. CeCe, and then Reshma again. Yeah, so you was telling yourself off. CeCe, which pile, my lovely? Let me just get a drink. Why is that so close to me today? 5. Okay, bear with me a moment. Let me just pop this in. Oh no, Addison is still there. Sorry, I didn't see you there, Addison. Right, I'm going to go on there. He was acting on our justice. Okay. Okay, CeCe, I don't know what's going to come out because we're limited with the amount of questions you ask, with the amount of cards that you've got. So you're not going to get a really deep meaning on this. So you'll just have to take what comes through. Five. Okay. So let me look at the first one. I'm not in the chat, looking at the chat at the moment. I'm just reading your questions on the PayPal thing here. So, okay, so regarding AM, all of that you had. All right, okay, you just extended that. Hang on now. We're pulling 5 then. Yeah, okay, so all of that you put in there, remember, what you focus on grows. None of that makes a difference. Drop that story. You're not even going to give it a second thought. Okay? Again, nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. So you've obviously given it a meaning, which is not in alignment with what you want. So things are moving. Things are moving quickly. That's going to be a victory for you. Okay, so keep your eye on what you want. Okay, keep your eye on your intended target. We're not going to suddenly aim for the target but then go and aim somewhere else. What do you want? Remember, there's already a reality where you're together with him. There's one where you're together with your original SP. There's one where you're with somebody totally different. Everything already exists. So if it's not in alignment with the one that you've chosen, don't give it any other meaning. You take your focus off it. Who gives a crap? Okay, this is what I want. And you have to affirm. Okay. Again, here, you know, with the friendship, you know, just you're still seeing yourself as just a friend. And that he's up to thinking something different. No, he doesn't have free will in your reality. No one does. Everybody is just acting the part you're giving them based on how you're seeing yourself, how you're seeing relationships, how you're seeing him. Okay, so just change the story on that is all they're saying, because your victory and success is coming in. You can have what you want. Okay, I would be telling myself something totally different to what you've just telling yourself there. Stay optimistic, positive thinking and faith. We walk by faith, not by sight, my lovely. Okay, so if I was there and I was seeing that, then I'd be coming away from there going, oh my God, he's desperate to be with me. He was just doing that to show off because he is absolutely gagging to be with me. He's obsessed with me. Okay. He was just a little bit shy. But whatever, you know, as long as it's whatever you assume is what's going to happen. So let's look at the 3D. So again, when I was reading that, Spirit was saying, look, there's it again, you're buying into the meaning of the strikes. Okay. Everything that you've put there is an assumption. I'm not going to lose any money. I get paid. It's not my fault. I get paid. There's an abundance of money around me. I have all the money that I want. Okay. What does CeCe need to know about money? Yeah, see it coming towards you. See the opportunities towards you. Coming towards you. You know, opportunities come to me every day. I make money every day. I receive money every day. There's an abundance of money around me for me to tap in and tune into. Remember, there is no lack in the universe. Everything is already there. All you got to do is align your thoughts to it. If you're not in alignment with it, you're not going to see it. Yeah, sort of rocking around here. This is you. I know it's a man on here, but they're saying they want you to know that you're emotionally. And also from, they just remind me, I'm not in the question, but didn't you say something about what's sort of the block on this? Sort of from your parent, or your father's view, or your parents' view, okay, of it. No. Or hearing about other people, you know, other people saying, about the scarcity or whatever. All realities exist. That is all I can say to any of you after learning about that and putting it to the test, that anything in the 3D that comes in, I tell myself I don't care, because there's a reality where I have got it. So I make sure that every time it pops into my head, I think about it as if I'm in that reality who already has it, or it's inevitable. Okay, there is no lack. Everything you want is already there. So yes, you know, don't see, it's just a self-sabotaging, a things that you've still got rooted within you, in other words, they're saying there, that keeps, you know, blocking, and not blocking this, but is causing that resistance. Because you've told it to yourself for so long, okay? Yeah, just make sure that you are just keeping truthful with what it is that you do want here. Okay, and Spirit again is saying, look, there's no, you know, what you want is there. Tapping on the window, basically. We're here, but you're not looking at it. Okay, what you want is already there. Yeah, sort of, you know, again, you know, the entrance is there, but you're curled up in a ball here. So it's just that you're not in alignment with it. You keep going back to, and trust me, you know, money has been a thing that I have found hard to combat because of my upbringing. Single parent, you know, couldn't have the things that the other kids at school had. You know, even being a single parent myself, you know, after I divorced my first husband, bringing up two small ones, you know, they were always asking me for money. My husband never paid any child maintenance at all, not a penny. So it was always, no, you can't have it, you know. And now my daughter, who's in her 30s, is saying it's hard for her to try and think of money because of always seeing me scrimping and saving. But I have worked on that. Okay, I have got my affirmations in place to help me every time I start to think of a lack. I go back into, no, it's there. There's abundance around me all the time. Okay. Again, it's all a reflection how you're seeing yourself. I am rich or I am poor. You cannot be in two states. Okay. Let's just pull out an overall one for you there. Yeah, having that acceptance, you know, that the universe, there is no lack in the universe. Everything is there. If somebody else has got money, then you can have money. Okay, it's only the story that you're attaching with it. So just accept it. You know, money comes pouring into me every day. Yeah, it is. When it's something so deep rooted for so long, it does take that, keep overriding it, to bring it into, yeah, pure thoughts, only having pure thoughts about it. So it's just overriding this. Remember, it's already there. There's already a CeCe who is a multimillionaire. There's a CeCe who hasn't even got a button. Okay, there's all realities exist. So if there's a reality where you are already a millionaire or multimillionaire or even a billionaire, then it's always I am. So every day I am CeCe, who is rich and wealthy. I've got plenty of money in my bank account. Okay, and how do I feel? Relieved for a start. Okay, happy and grateful that I can have whatever I want, spend whatever I want, be whatever I want. Okay, you've got to, again, it's never about what you want. It's about who you are in association to it. Remember, I've given that example about the car. You know, it's not about the car, it's how the three people, different people, are seeing themselves in relation to the car. I can't afford the car. Oh, that's cheap. I'll have that car. Or I'm a salesman. I want to buy it but make a profit on it. It's never about what you want. It's about who you are assuming you are in relation to it. That's right. I mean, I was speaking to my sister the other week who said, you know, she was having a problem with one area in her life. And she said, I've never, ever, like getting a job. She said, that doesn't faze me. She said, because I've always got jobs. So that was her assumption. Yeah, I always get a job. So she always does. Okay, even if she works abroad or wherever she travels to, she always gets a job. She's got no negative thoughts about that. That is her assumption. It's always your assumptions and your beliefs. Okay. It's just that inner conflict, your different thoughts going around battling each other, okay? And that's where you have to be on your mental diet, okay? That when those negative thoughts come in, we don't engage in them. We don't sit down and have a cup of tea and a slice of cake with them. We tell them, no, this is the new rules. Okay, I've got plenty of money. I'm rich and wealthy. You know, people value the service I provide or the stuff that you give. Okay, so don't remember, there's already a rich CeCe out there. Okay. Reshma, my lovely, what's for the £20 one? What deck do you want? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, let me just come back to this a minute. nothing's changed in his energy. Okay, it's, you know, again, there's already an outcome where the two of you are together. You know, you could totally fuck up this one, it doesn't matter, because there's still an outcome where the two of you are together. Okay, so it doesn't matter. It's just all that it means is that if you don't align with it, you won't get it, or it will just take you time to get there if you keep falling out of the you know, wavering with your different thoughts. Yes, it took him by surprise, you know, because other people were around it, and the money issue. Okay, it made him sort of do that run as well. But Spirit is saying, in the grand scheme of things, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what 3D is showing you. You remember, it's nothing to do with him. It's how you're seeing him. Your person has no free will in your reality. It has nothing to do with it. Take your eyesight off that 3D version. You're not interested in that version because that version doesn't give you anything. You're tapping and tuning into the version within you that gives you everything. Okay, so Spirit is reminding you that you're the magician that is going to bring him to you, giving you everything that you want. And here they're telling you here, you know, we're not looking at the 3D. All these wands coming to you is the 3D. She's not looking at that. She's looking away. I don't care what 3D is showing me. I don't give a flying flip-flop. I am only focused on what it is I desire. Okay? So, again, taking that leap of faith, focusing on what you want, attaching only to the future that you want, the outcome that you want, and taking that leap of faith. You can have what you want, all the security you want. You're planting the seeds, remember. Whatever seeds you're planting is what you're going to grow, whether it's something that you want or something that you don't. So here, again, they're just saying, you know, doesn't matter about what you're telling yourself. Even if you have a bad day, it doesn't matter. Okay? It's all a reflection. It's just the reflection. So stay focused on where you're heading in your inner world. Okay? And again, here, you know, we're not looking for anything. We're not getting caught in our emotions. But you're very close, okay? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, which is focusing on him coming in. Focusing on him. Oh, he's desperate to be with me. You know, he just misses me so much. Let whatever happened yesterday go. Okay, it wasn't in alignment with what you want. It has helped. Okay, you're very close to achieving your goal. Believe in the impossible, because all things are possible. Oh, here he's got, I want to reveal to you how I feel, and I'm building the confidence to tell you. You know, he's not, it doesn't matter. There's a version of him that is your perfect version, and you've got the outcome that you want already. Luck is on your side. Expect powerful change, even though you're not seeing it at the moment. Once this moon moves away from the sun will come out. Conclusions are within reach, and have faith in your dreams. Okay, so again, don't get caught back up in the 3D nonsense and starting to think, what does he think and feel? What do you want him to think and feel? If you assume that he is missing you like fuck and wants to be with you tomorrow, then you affirm that. Okay, it's all your assumption. That which you assume to be true will be what happens. Okay, so again, we focus back within is what Spirit is telling you. Okay, yes, he was a bit perplexed because there were other people there, his family, etc., etc. You'd already assumed that he wouldn't face you, so he didn't. But who cares by that? Okay, it doesn't matter what that was. It wasn't in alignment with the end of your goal. You're starting to come back into, oh, how does he think? What? It doesn't matter. Again, I've had clients where their SP is telling them to drop off the face of the earth. I don't want to ever see you again. You're the ugliest beep on this planet. But then once they are aligning themselves with the fact that that person absolutely loves the fuck out of them, that person changes. They get the version in that they do want, because all versions of us exist. Don't start to get, you've come so far, Spirit is saying, where you have finally settled in your nervous system, where you're not triggered, okay, to start reacting back to the 3D is what Spirit is trying to tell you there. They're trying to tell me to simplify it a bit more here. Okay, you carry on. You carry on within. Remember, Neela, I don't read the cards in their traditional way. That is showing me a man coming towards you, giving you what you want. The cards for me are just pictures, remember, for Spirit to show you what they're trying to convey to you. You know, it's like this deck. I have never looked up what the meanings are in the deck, in the book. Never once looked at the book. How I give these cards is going to be totally different to the meaning in the book, I can assure you. I go by the pictures. Okay, which one do you want for the your other question? Um, there is no yes or no, okay? So I don't know, to be honest. Every card I've asked, is he following my channel? I don't feel he is. And even if he was, it makes no difference, because his reality is separate to yours. If you believe he is, then he will be, if that is your dominant thought. If it's just a thought that enters into your head, then the likelihood is no. I don't feel he has, with his back turned here as the first card. I don't feel he is. Yeah, it's just what you're assuming here. So I don't feel he is. I'd be surprised if he was. And even if he was, it makes no difference. Okay, because it's your personal reality. Nobody has power over you. Nobody has free will in your reality. Remember that. It's personal to you. Your conscious awareness is the only reality. What you're thinking. Again, it's just telling you that with the lovers, he still loves you. Yes, there's still the problems around him and his situation. But again, look forward, not to the past. Okay, you're on this pathway to have grown, matured within you. Okay, you're number one, so honor yourself. Okay, you're the leading lady in your movie, so put yourself in that leading lady spot. Okay, it has nothing to do with him. He is playing the part you're giving him, and from now on you're giving him the part that is paying you the money back and who is with you. End of. There's no other story. There's no other part for him to play in your movie. Okay? But I don't feel he is. I don't feel he is. But again, don't get drawn back into 3D. Okay? Which reminds me, I must... Right, I don't feel he's doing it anymore. And even if he did, okay, look at you know, there's other people whose partners do watch this. Okay, but it makes no difference. It doesn't matter. They have no free will in your reality. So it doesn't matter. In their reality, they're watching it with different eyes. Okay, it don't let it concern you like that. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's just thoughts that you are still being trapped in. You know, free yourself from them. This is your journey, not his journey. Okay, it's not his journey, it's your journey. I must take a card out of here as well. Here. You know, your subconscious mind is impartial. It's your subconscious mind that's creating your reality. Any of you that's listening. You know, we're taught so many different things. What's this one? I've forgotten what I was saying because I looked at something else. Oh, I know. I wonder why I picked my phone up. God, I've got a mind like a goldfish sometimes. Really have. Right, look. I've put this on mine phone here. It came to me when I was in the shower yesterday because I was wavering on something, okay? So what is this a picture of? It's the genie and the lamp from Aladdin. Okay? You see your subconscious mind as a genie. It's going to grant you however many wishes you want because it's already doing that. Okay? So what I've been doing is saying to myself, right, you know, even in Aladdin, I watched Aladdin at Christmas and there's a part in it where he says, if you don't, I think the princess says something to him like you don't have anything yet you seem like you have or something, and he said if you don't have anything then walk around like you do have everything already. You know, he fought off the thieves. So what I've been doing the last couple of days, and it's been really working fast because I've not been contradicting myself. I've been literally like calling up that, looking at that photo, pretending to rub the lamp and saying, you know, imagining the genie saying yes, you know, what do you want, sort of thing. Not 3 wishes. I can have whatever I like. I've got infinite amount of wishes, but I'm not doing it as I really, really hope and pray or I wish. I'm just saying I want XYZ. And then I hear the genie saying, your wish is my command, it's granted. And then when I next think about it, I think, oh, I've already got that. I've already got it. Because the genie gave it to me. Okay, remember, you can have whatever you're thinking. So it stopped me all this week contradicting myself because I was starting to waver around, telling myself all different stories again. I wasn't sticking to the story. I kept going back to 3D and then coming up with a negative thought again. So I'm seeing the negative thoughts as the baddie who's trying to nick the lamp to get the genie. Well, it's in my head. So every time the baddie comes in, I'm like, no, it's mine. Nobody touches what's mine. So once I've given it to myself, the imaginary genie giving it to me, I'm not contradicting myself because when it does pop in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, I've already got that. And things have been really shifting even in this last week. Okay? If you can think of it, there's already a version of you doing it. You don't have to be scared. I would change it from your wish is my command to your desire is granted. You've already got it. You've got it. Here you are. You know, if you know, say it was real. Okay, I mean, you know, an everyday thing. You rub the lamp, a genie comes out and says you've got 3 wishes, and you say, I'd like to be my SP, and they say, your wish is my command, it's done. But then you stand there going, yeah, but I don't think you did it right. Or what if he doesn't want to be with me? Or what if you wouldn't question it. Your wish is my command, it's done. End of. It's done. So the minute you think about it, what you desire, the desire to have what you want, is because it's seeking you. That's why it came to you, for you to have that desire. Remember it, you're not just a human being, you're a divine being. Your divine being, your higher self, is giving you these things for you to align with so that you can have them and experience them. It's only when you're trying to let the robber come in to try and take away, wasn't it Jafar, whatever his name was, trying to let him come and take what you want. No, fight him off. Aladdin fought him off. He escaped him. He didn't give the lamp up. Well, one time he might have got the lamp, but he got it back. Okay, nobody can get into your subconscious except you. You've got full access. You're the only one with the key to it. So grant yourself those wishes. Stop looking outside yourself. It's already yours. I've had 5 things come in already, and I only thought of it yesterday morning. Reshma, it took me a while as well. It took me, even when I have days where I have a meltdown or a low point, you know, and I start to allow my negatives to come in and start sabotaging, I will sit there and I will remind myself, I didn't learn all this. This knowledge wasn't given to me to awaken me to have what I want, to then fight against it. So because there's all different tools that you can use, what I will do is go back to a blanket statement. It's fine, everything's okay. I always get what I want. It's already inevitable. It's already done. I've done more than enough. Okay, because remember, it already exists. You're not creating anything. Creation is done. The minute you think of something, it's already there. If you want your SPs, any of you, you can have your specific persons. If you want all the money you want, you can have it. Okay, again, in the Bible, whatsoever you desire, believe you have received it, and you will. It doesn't say whatever you desire, beg, pray, plead, whatever, and you'll eventually get it, or hopefully you'll get it. Okay, whatever you desire, believe you have received it, and you will. That is the law of assumption and the law of attraction. Okay, Einstein, everything is energy, because we're all energy. When this human body dies, we go back to energy. We're energy anyway. Everything is energy. This candle is energy. Okay, so everything is energy. That's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. Reshma, even I am not completely out of it, and I've been doing this for 6 years. Not the readings, but following the law, or learning about it and understanding it. Okay, and putting it into practice, changing things in my life. And well done, Neela, as well. If ever I start to go into the how and the when, that and looking outside myself, that's when I tell myself, no, I've already got it. Okay, and it's already done. How and the when's not my business, not my job, not my department. You know, that's really weird, you mentioning George Michael again, because I was thinking the other day about doing a channeled message from George Michael for the channel. And I thought, nah. And you've mentioned it, and there's a documentary on him coming on the UK TV in a couple of days about him. So I was thinking, and just seeing it again, I'm like, oh, okay. Perhaps I should. I don't know. Mm-mm-mm. On your mum's side, is it, Stormy? On your dad's? Is he Greek Cypriot? Is he? Yeah, I come back. Funny enough, Neela, I've used his song in the past as well. 2016, he passed away. Goodness. Oh, yes, he has got a very Cypriot name, Georgios Karaikos Pan. Absolutely, I will copy and paste that into the thing there. Oh, it's not going to let me. Oh, here we are. Yes, that is his here. Says that's his real name. Now I want to sing his. I never knew that. Never knew that, you know. Greek, yeah. All right. So is his dad your dad's brother then? Because his dad is the Greek Cypriot. So for him to be a cousin, it's got to be one of your dad's brothers or sister. Brother, your dad's brother. Seemed as though his mother was English. Yes, it says he left in the 19. He was a Greek, a Greek Cypriot restaurateur who emigrated from Patriki, Cyprus, to England in the 1950s. All right, yeah, he is buried in Highgate Cemetery in London. Mm. Mm. Small world, small world. Little did I know that my little Stormy. They have 14 kids and your dad was a baby. Wow. Interessante. Mm. All right. And your dad got a different surname though? Um, the only trouble with that, Neela, if you do that, is you're wavering. Remember, there's already a version of you that's in that apartment. That's you trying to logically panic and try and fix 3D. Okay. Because if you took another apartment, then you're going to be tied into a contract with that, aren't you, for what, 6 months or 3 months or something. So, you know, that's you wavering. Okay, Stormy. I'm just going to see here. Should I do a reading, channel reading from George Michael? No. But I'll do you a channeled reading, Stormy, but not for the channel, no. All right. Okay. Is there anybody else thinking of a reading before I disappear? Yes, you can, Reshma. Oscar. Okay, I only use these for spirit ones, so to start with, anyway. So, Oscar. Okay, saying here that he loved you very much. Okay, it's quite funny actually because as soon as I started shuffling, I saw a flash down beside me and looked down floor level. And he was, literally like the flash here of the sword, but him being male, he's very much around you, loves you, he loved you, and he's still around you. Funny enough, I dreamt about my cat last night. Was all healthy and well in spirit world. Yes, you had a very close connection. He loved you very much. I don't know if you still get little glimpses of him or see, like I just did then, saw something out the corner of my eye. I don't know if you still feel him around you, but he is still around you. Yeah, you made him feel very much part of the family here. He just was so happy. He was happy. Wouldn't have asked for a different owner. He's saying, I was very happy. I was very loved. Loved the family. I don't know if you had another female cat as well. Or you've had a female cat before. There's a reference to a female cat. Did you have him a long time? From all the other 12 cats? Fuck. Did you have him for a long time? Mm. There's also a man he very much liked as well, so I don't know if it was your dad or a male figure around in the family that he used to curl up with as well. And a girl. He was quite independent, could come across as quite aloof, but I think most cats can anyway. They are more independent than dogs. But he, was happy. He was happy, is what he's wanting you to know. I was very happy with the family that I was with, you. Did he have an illness? My latest film reminds me of him. No. Did he have an illness here? Or did he just get knocked over? or something. Oh, didn't like that, sorry. Just threw all the cards all over the place. Oh, right, he did have an accident. Okay, right, okay. Oh, that might be why he threw all the cards on the floor. Full. Bless. Okay, you didn't have him a long time then, okay. Yeah, he is still around you, he's saying, and crossed over safely, saying. Yeah. He knows that you still think about him a lot. Okay, that he knows that he's very much in your thoughts still. And what's this one? And he knows that his passing was emotional. Yeah, but he's free of pain. You know, he's not in pain now. He's running around all fine where he is now. But he just wants you to mainly know that, you know, he couldn't have been more loved, even though he wasn't here very long. Okay, where that could be you caring for him then, you know, giving him that love and attention, unless there was another younger female around, if you got any nieces or anything that was there as well. But that's why I thought you might have had him for a long time, since you were a child, but I feel this is you giving him that attention. But there could have been a younger female helping you as well in the family. But if not, don't worry, because what he's mainly saying is, you know, he loved you and was made to feel very much of the family. But he is bringing in another man here. And almost like this man attracted cats, you know, the cats here, the lions, like, you know, cats felt cozy around this man. So it could be a father, it could be, you know, perhaps you've got a brother or somebody, but a man that they felt comfortable with. It could be a neighbour. Somebody said the other day that it was their neighbour who petted and loved the cat or the dog. Can't remember what it was. Aww. Bless him. Minor back legs went to the point where, you know, it was me and my daughters. Oh, right. Okay. I didn't realize you had children. Oh. Well, he loves you very much, my lovely. But he is okay now. He's all mended. And well. What, the male is your house help? Out of all the readings I've had, the one about my cat made me the happiest. Yes, remember, it's just your assumption, Neela. I don't want you to waver from it. Okay, keep to one story. Keep one story in mind. And don't have any conflict about it. And assume it's going to happen, because if you've affirmed it, it will. Okay? You manifest what you assume to be true. Yes, Neela. I think, didn't we have somebody with the parrots once? A couple of years ago, wasn't there? Somebody wanted to know about their parrots. They had different parrots, and that was quite funny. Quite an insightful reading. Yeah. What do all my 12 cats think about me? Could be some time. Okay, my lovelies. I don't think there's anybody else that's going to come forward with a reading, so I will end this session for today. And hopefully your readings have helped. Remember, what you want, you're already doing. You've already got it somewhere in another parallel reality, which you can have. How you get to that reality is to tap in and tune into it as if you're already in it. I bet she is, yeah. Okay, my lovelies, I'm going to leave it there. Loved interacting with you all. Good. Instead of fighting with myself, I'm hearing my landlord how she's happy to have me. Yes, good. Have those inner conversations with her. Remember, she does not have free will in your reality. In her reality, she can give it to whoever she likes. In your reality, it's yours. Okay, love you all. Take care. Catch up with you soon.